So there's my girl, doing what Lily does. A lot of the time. I must say though, Lily didn't come out yesterday at all. I was like, what is going on with you? And why you're sliding along the door, darling. You're sliding along the door, and I'm opening it for you. This way, sweetie. This way. Ha. Did that make it a little bit easier for you? This whole area has actually changed, guys. Hello, darling. Hello, sweetie. I've put the heater on. It's getting pretty cold here. The mornings are freezing, absolutely freezing. I'm kind of glad that Lily isn't demanding out at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's not to say that she's not going to, of course, because she probably will, for sure. But pretty much yesterday she didn't come out. But I've been waiting. But see, saying it again. I've been waiting for her to come out today. The house has been rather hectic most of the day. So I think Lily is quite aware of all of that noise and happening out here. Of course she would, because she's right here, isn't she? And not silly either. So I think she figures staying in is the best place to be when there's lots of people around. What do you think, Lily? You're certainly not a silly girl. Can figure it all out. I've changed this room around, and I don't think Lily is aware of those changes. Excuse me while I move a few things, because Lily is going to go up. Absolutely go up. I'm not going to let her go up into that area anymore. I've had to put new modems in and more plugs, and I'll kind of guide her. She hasn't been sort of going on her usual up and up this way. I've generally been helping her to get up here. I'd like to make a path for her to be able to do that freely herself, which is much easier on her. I don't mind helping her, but I know she likes to do these things for herself. So yes, the heater's going for Lily at the moment, and I'll get this room warm enough for her to come out and feel comfortable, though she's going back in. That doesn't mean she'll stay in, of course. I think she's opened the other door, but we don't do it that way very often anymore, Lily. So you kind of know this is the door that you venture out of. Hey? You're just figuring out which way to go at the moment, aren't you? So yeah, more changes, more moving around of things to make things fit, I guess you could say. I will see if she wants to go on up, which she probably will. You going up or not? Or are you going to stay close-ish Whoa, don't move too fast or you'll fall. Okay, we're going this way. How about up there? How about up there? What do you think? Yes? But don't go over the modems and all the cords, because I haven't, oh good girl, I haven't got them totally organized up there as yet. You know how to get all the way up there. Go on. Go on, sweetie. Oh, what can you smell or taste? Taste goes to smell. Oh. We're just going to sit there like I had to get new modems because now there are these new fandangled things. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey? What are you doing? You're just sitting like that. Okay. I've got a few days where I'm not going to actually have any internet at all. So they did send me a message asking me to contact them so that in this sort of circumstance they could make it that I would have no interruption by sending me this new setup. You know, plug it in, enter the passwords, etc., and away you go. Oh yeah, okay, I can do that. And this particular item will instantly transfer me over to the network, which is 4G, and I won't lose internet. Plug it in, and of course what happens, it wasn't set to private, and I had to ring and wait on the phone, and oh my goodness, until they finally clicked it over and made it private, and then everything started up and running for me. So anyway, at least that's done, and that's probably bored you crazy, but you can, if you are in Australia, you can get one of these new fandangled modems for yourself, so that you don't ever, sorry, I'm just getting these out, so you don't ever lose your internet connection. And apart from, it was pretty easy to connect up and plug in, and away I went, but you do have to ring to have it authenticated, etc. And now it should be pretty fine. And then of course I had to reconnect the TV and Netflix and so on, and but anyway, I think I've got it down now. So let's get on with it. Lily is still where Lily is, and she'll spend the rest of her life here. I have the new enclosure here, and I don't know if I've already done this, and forgive me if I'm boring you because you've already seen this, but yeah, I can't remember at the moment, but yes, my new girl will be going into that one. The glass is in the bathroom, so, or laundry, so I do have it. I just haven't put it in. And Maya is in her new enclosure, and I think I've shown you Amaya's enclosure. She seems to be quite settled, and she ate last night. Apani is in her new enclosure, his new enclosure. Right now, oh, there he is, hanging out, but he can get in behind his wall there. little terror, I tell you, but I just bang on the glass and he pops his head over and away he comes over and says hello and lets me know he's there. Little Archie is doing really well, and this is where he's going to sit until he gets, of course, a little bit bigger. Jessie has moved over to me and my battery's going flat, so I'll be back. Okay, so Jessie is over here, and you'll remember Maya was there, here, right next to me. He ate yesterday, so he's up there in his hammock. Maya is now above and centered on these two enclosures. Tessa, of course, is in Jack's, and as you'll see, it is as Jack had it. Everything has been scrubbed and cleaned. Not that Jack had a disease or was ill in any way that would affect Tessa, but she's down there and she does have a heat mat going, so she's quite warm down there. And Maya is in her hammock chilling. She's in shed. And I also have another one that you haven't met yet, and I will do a video with this little boy, and his name is Oscar. So look for that video, which will be coming up soon. So I'm so excited to show you my new guy, my new little boy, basically. So there you go. That is how it is set up now in my room. So they're all still very close, of course, except for Sia, who is in my bedroom, of course. But the rest of the crew are all down here. And Lily hasn't exactly headed up yet. Are you going to go up, darling? No doubt she will eventually, but she's just going to take her time today. So guys, that's just a little bit of an update on the room and what's been happening, what's been going on. I have a house full of children. They're outside playing at the moment, so I thought I'd get the camera on before they all come barging through the door saying, I'm hungry, what are we eating, basically, which is typical kids, I guess. So guys, from Lily, who is just resting, you take care of yourself and your family and your friends, your snakes, and all your animals. Ciao.